Excellent. Artifact-related challenges. This is what we normally see. Distributed teams are faced with security compliance. They don't have clear descriptions. We just pounded on that when it comes to the product backlog. Not having a clear product backlog that is ready for development, at least for the next 2 sprints, will bite you in a distributed environment a lot more than it would in a co-located environment. Low transparency and outdated information tend to be the higher problems for distributed teams. For distributed team members, and when I say outdated information, I mean outdated artifacts. Distributed team members have low information radiators. I can't see the items unless I go look for them. They're essentially have unprepared product backlog items, similar to what we saw in the previous, but just showing up to an event and not having those now throws the whole chain of events into late releases. And then the hybrid distribution. Let me do the same over here. I'd like to hear some of your artifact challenges. And feel free to put those in. We have a question. We're going to come back to that question, Misty. The hybrid distribution often deals with lack of access because of either infrastructure problems or compliance problems or access to the necessary tool because of many reasons. Unable to find the information. Where do I go to get this stuff? Unable to get the information from other team members. So knowledge sharing because of that tribal mindset that builds at the co-located environment and the teams that are dialing in remotely, or vice versa in this case, where I might possess the knowledge as a remote team member and having shared and have not shared that or had the opportunity to share with the team. And then they tend to face lack of tool choices. Hybrid distribution tends to have the most complex needs when it comes to tools. That was a surprise. Hybrid teams, because it needs to accommodate those individuals that are working together, they want to do it effectively. They want to be able to move stickies around because that's how they did it. And at the same time, it needs to accommodate distributed team members. So it sort of needs to be the best of both worlds combined into a single tool. So hybrid distribution tends to be more challenged. Okay? And you volunteered a few of those. Information stored everywhere. No consistency when it comes to information. Yes, this is part of a very strong team working agreement. The working agreement becomes an essential artifact in distributed Agile. Everyone knows where and what it is. Yeah, for everyone to be able to find that artifact. Some of the techniques include a central launch pad to the artifact. So if you're using Confluence, if you know any link, know your Confluence link, and you would have a single page that allows you to go from there into any particular artifact, right? So a launch location for all of your tools is critical. Otherwise, your team's gonna get lost. Consistency, so we touched on that, and consistency and unclear descriptions. Unclear descriptions in terms of the product backlog item, I'm assuming, Toro. Thank you for sharing.